Hi, my name is Sequita Collins. I am the founder of Trust Your Path, and welcome to day one of the Transform Your Life Challenge. Now, I just published a few weeks ago actually, my first ebook entitled Transform Your Life. Transform Your Life is available in the Trust Your Path Facebook group. So you'll have to go to the Trust Your Path Facebook group, become a member, and you can download it at no cost to you. So what we're doing for the next 7 days is each passage within the book we're gonna be talking about. So I'm gonna drop a video every day at the same time, and we're gonna go over that section of the book. The videos will not be longer than 10 minutes. 10 minutes is about, the maximum the videos will be. So we're just going to have a great time. We're going to discover who we are as we're going through this transition, and as we all know, we're going through this pandemic. So we have a lot of things in our lives right now that we're dealing with. So this is a great time for you to reflect on you and get to know who you are and uncover some of those talents and abilities and those things and purpose that has been on your mind, because now you actually have the time to do so. Now, when I talk about purpose in the book, I talk about purpose in the sense of how you can discover your purpose. But in addition to that, which is going to be a bonus, what isn't in the book, what I'm going to provide to you today is I'm going to provide you with about 10 to 12 questions on ways that can also help you find out more about yourself, that can lead you to uncovering what your purpose is in life. And I do have my notes in front of me. First point I want to give you. God created everything with purpose. Created everything with purpose, from the hair on the top of our head to our toes, to our opposable thumbs, our fingers, the hair in our nostrils, the trees, the grass, the soil, the moon, the sun. Everything was created with purpose. That includes you. You were created with purpose. Purpose equals your why you are here. Now, one of the most important conversations that you will ever have in your life is about purpose, about your purpose. Is the most important conversation you will have with the Creator, that you will pray and meditate on. And the experience that you go through, and the transition and isolation that you go through when He is uncovering your purpose to you. Now, one thing I can tell you, that if you clicked on this video, you're curious and you have a sense of purpose. There's something in your life that is maybe just prompted you, what is my purpose? Like I said, we're dealing with a lot going on in this world right now at this present time, with the pandemic, with the violence in the world. And we need this time to focus on us and understand who we are and how we can become better human beings and individuals through this process. Now, purpose arises from your innate gifts, talents, and abilities. It's already in you. What you are good at is already in you. I think the thing that happens with most of us is we're good at so many different things that it's hard for us to understand and pinpoint what is that one thing that we could be doing in the world. And I want us to also for most of us, we cannot confuse our jobs, what we pretty much do 9 to 5, with our purpose. For many of us, that's not for everyone, because some people, what their purpose is and what they actually have as a career are interrelated and interlinked. So, but for some of us that are going to the job, we're not too much digging the job. We don't like it. We're not getting along with people. We're coming home and complaining because we're not operating in our gift and our purpose. That's why. Now, on to the book. 4 things that I talk about in the book, 4 ways to discover your purpose. Awareness. You have to know you were created for purpose. 2, you have to reflect on your childhood, because a lot of times when we're free and we're innocent and we think we can conquer the entire world, nothing is limited for us. Many times we are saying what we want to do when we grow up, what we're going to be. That will give you some insight into what your talents are, what you like, what your gifts are. And also, even your life up to this point. So reflect on your childhood and even your life up to this point. Number 3, you have to be intentional and purposeful. Now, what I will say is between 2 and 3 is the bonus I'm going to give you, because what I realize is I went straight to be intentional and purposeful without providing some really, really good questions that can truly, truly help you discover your purpose. And 4, you have to visualize what you want your life to be. A lot of times is, what do you want your life to be? And we have to look very much past the financial and the houses and the cars and the clothes and things like that. We have to, what do we want to be remembered for? What do we want people to say about us? What do we want people to associate with us? I know when they say Sequita, I want them to associate transformation. So what is it that you want people to associate you with? You know, so the 10 questions, and I'm going to tell you, these are questions that I've answered and I had to ask myself over the past 5 years. Question 1, what did you like to do as a child? Question 2, what kinds of people attract your attention? What kind of people do you like to listen to speak? You like to watch on television? What kinds of people attract your attention? Like for me, transformation is key for me. So there are transformational speakers out there that attract my attention, that I listen to their YouTube, that I read their books, that I listen to podcasts similar to that. So question 2, what kinds of people attract your attention? Question 3, what sparks your creativity? What really gets you going? Is it editing a book? Is it writing? Is it journaling? Is it seeing a injustice or suffering in the world? That you have all types of ideas and thoughts, and that when it comes to those kinds of things? What do you like to do in your spare time? What do people come to you for? What do people admire or compliment you on? 6, what do people see in you that you didn't see in yourself? And this is great to have a mentor, which is one of the passages that we'll be talking about later on in a couple of days in the week, a couple of days later in this week. What do others appreciate about you? Who is your mentor, or who would you like to be your mentor? Who do you have admiration for? And 10, what angers you? What brings out your empathy as it relates to the conditions of the people in this world? Now, don't worry about it. I will have these questions in the description box. And I just want to, as I close, I want to let you know this. Believe it or not, you have been preparing. When it comes to your purpose, you have been preparing your entire life for your purpose. So every experience, circumstance, situation, hurt, pain, joy, happiness, all of that, how you handled those things, what you went through, is helping to shape you. And they also give you insight to how to discover your purpose. They will lead you straight into your purpose. And I'm going to tell you something. When it comes to pain, it's like pain is almost like a prerequisite for purpose. Isolation, a prerequisite for purpose. Because it is during those times that you begin to reevaluate everything in your entire life. You know, it's just, and one of the things that I will tell you is, when you answer those questions, get you a journal. Get a journal. I cannot express this enough. You have to have a journal. You write down the answers or your thoughts to those questions so that you can go back and you can look over them. So you can look over them. You can read them over and over again. And it's in 2-3 months from now, or weeks or months or years from now, you will see when you're operating in your purpose, investing in your purpose, then you can go back and you will be amazed. I always tell people, get a journal, write it down. I got like 10, 12 journals in there in the last 5 years alone, you know. And I leave you with this, and I was writing this as I was putting this together yesterday. You have the ability to make a narrative out of your own life. You got to see the meaning and purpose in your life, and it will tell the story of change, transition, and transformation. I just want to thank all of you. Have a great day. And like I said, if this video blesses you, share it. If it doesn't, share it. It can bless the next person. Thank you, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 2. Bye.